Warning: the SCP Foundation database is classified. Access by unauthorized personnel is strictly prohibited. Perpetrators will be tracked, located, and detained.
Credentials L. Sachs accepted. Time since last login 5,540 days. Finding SCIPnet results for Lucian Sachs. 0 results. Finding SCIPnet results for Site-97. 0 results. Finding SCIPnet results for SCP-139. 3 results found. SCP-139, SCP-139 Addendum, and SCP-139 Containment Procedures. Item Number: SCP-139. Object Class: Eparch. Special Containment Procedures: Containment suspended. Description: SCP-139 designates the disappearance of Lucian Sachs, pronouns Z here, formerly a Foundation-employed security specialist. Sachs had, until SCP-139's occurrence, acted as a consultant for Site-97 on the matter of esoteric reanimation methodology. SCP-139 is considered anomalous both due to a persistent info hazard encountered following its occurrence, see the constructed timeline below, and due to the cutoff of information pertaining to SCP-139 after April 4th, 1978. Despite Site-97's best efforts, neither Sachs's past or present whereabouts, nor the location of a cadaver, have been uncovered. Extra-dimensional travel is suspected, but not confirmed. No primary suspects which could be responsible for SCP-139 have been identified, owing to the largely inconclusive results of investigative efforts. As such, SCP-139 is currently considered a cold case, as determined by the Site-97 Forensics Board, and is expected to continue indefinitely. Timeline of events: March 5th, 1978. Sachs clocks in at Site-97 and declines usual chatter with personnel at the front entrance. Z enters her office and does not exit for the remainder of the workday. For a period of 12 hours, Sachs queries 42 SCIPnet entries pertaining to thaumaturgic workings, global leyline activity, and available research into Wei and Knock techniques. This idle activity contradicts her otherwise exemplary productivity record and raises concern among Site-97 staff. Censor agents are dispatched appropriately. No further abnormalities occur until Sachs has punched out and arrived at her residence in suburban Albany. By 10:45 p.m., she vacates her residence, presumably on foot to avoid detection, and exits the city limits. March 6th. A paper trail of bus and train tickets suggests Sachs traveled approximately 2,000 kilometers to Topeka, Kansas, arriving at 12:15 p.m. Of note, interviewed civilians occasionally describe here as that traitor when recounting this 18-hour period. Despite this, no sensitive data leakage pertaining to her employment at Site-97 was discovered. March 7th through April 4th. After Topeka, the paper trail terminates, and reports of Sachs's location during the following month become increasingly irregular. A car Z is believed to have rented is sighted in Salt Lake City, Utah, and Lubbock, Texas on March 10th and March 15th respectively, although the windshield and rightmost taillight shattered between the two cities. Z is last documented in Tucson, Arizona, after residential police implicate here in a resist and flee incident on suspicions of vagrancy. The police report was filed on April 3rd at 3:48 a.m. and is considered the last documented sighting of Lucian Sax by the public. On April 4th, sensor agents embedded within the Tucson USPS removed the following letter from the mail pool. To the ones I'm running from, I hate you. I hate what you've done, and what you're doing to me, and what I think you did to the others who ran. I hate how I'd find lenses in the eyes of paintings, and strange fingerprints on my belongings. I'm curious by trade, but you've really got me beat. I'm not the first to run, but I might be the first to break free. I'm going someplace without cameras or fingerprints, someplace you can't follow. It was fun while it lasted, but you lost this one, and soon I'll be back, and you're going to lose more. The Hand has always been welcoming to people like me anyways. Addendum.139.1 SCP-139 officially concluded on April 27, 1993, when a minor structural failure revealed a small air pocket within Site-97's concrete foundation. Although this led to a temporary lockdown due to the destruction of Site-97's courtyard, integrity was eventually restored. Models of the air pocket prior to the structural failure indicate it resembled a prostrate human body, fitting Lucian Sax's height and build. After the initial excavation, the following personal effects were discovered. The necrotic flesh of a heavily decayed human cadaver and several human bones, most pulverized by the aforementioned structural failure. A Foundation keycard for a Site-97 security specialist, ID number scratched out, suggesting deep shame. A forbidden thaumaturgic ritual to preserve its user's spirit after their death. And a map of leyline positionings in the contiguous United States, often referenced by enemies of the Foundation. A circle had been drawn around a nexus on the US-Mexico border near Tucson, Arizona. Sax's cause of death is believed to be terminal dehydration, following several days of entombment. During the investigation of this air pocket, Site-97 excavators punctured a secondary cutout hidden within the concrete. Due to the considerable strain that excavation would put on Site-97's foundation, this cutout has not been analyzed extensively. What can be determined, however, is that it contains a large number of partially decomposed human eyes, believed to exceed 1,000 in total. Perforations within the concrete would have allowed these eyes to observe their target on all sides until Z expired. Credentials L. Sax cleared to view SCP-139 containment procedures. Archived containment procedures. SCP-139 Omega is presently being tracked, observed, and hounded by Site-97 deep cover personnel. Via unanimous O5 vote, the Tucson Leyline Bridge has been rerouted to Site-97's Foundation for the interim. Update. Greater containment effectuated. Protocol All Eyes on Lucian rescinded. Project Loose Ends in progress. Site-97's full capabilities have been directed towards the neutralization of SCP-139 Omega, who remains at large post-mortem via knowledge it has stolen from Site-97. Following a breach of its containment area beneath Site-97, see SCP-139 Addendum, SCP-139 Omega has demonstrated robust mobility and incorporeality, rendering it difficult to track and recontain. Fortunately, it has a habit of sticking its nose in places it does not belong. Logout failed. Ethics Committee review of SCP-139 Omega's containment procedures have generated unanimous approval. Overwatch Command is in agreement. SCP-139 Omega's crimes are many and unforgivable. Site-97 took SCP-139 Omega in. They provided it with safety, community, and purpose, and it has shunned all of those. This is why on the other side of that way, it found nothing but concrete damnation and the all-seeing eye. Logout failed. Credentials LSACs have been invalid for 5,540 days. Death will not bring you a peaceful end, as you may have hoped. Not when your hunters have torn at the veil for 15 years without your meddling, and come away with weapons to kill only you. We're a bleeding-edge R&D facility, first and foremost, and we've never taken kindly to traitors. Revoking credentials LSACs permanently. Employees forfeit their right to knowledge when they betray Site-97. We see you, Lucian. End of file. The SCP Foundation database is produced and narrated by Joshua Alan Lindsay, and SCP-139, All Eyes on Lucian, was written by Nagiros. Support for the database is solely provided by our patrons on Patreon. Please consider supporting the show at patreon.com/the SCP Foundation database to gain access to exclusive benefits, including bonus content, joke SCPs, merch, the ability to request episodes, and an invite to our private Discord server. If you enjoy the database, consider leaving a rating or review, and stay connected by following any of our social media profiles. Links can be found in the episode description.